Say, man, what's up with it? Y'all want to know something? Yeah, we finna talk about it. All I said, man, I want to talk about it today, man. Y'all tune in, man. Yeah, y'all want y'all to tune in and listen to me and understand every word coming out of my mind. Karmelo Anthony, Austin Metcalf. Boy, let me tell y'all something. That's a great storyline, ain't it, right now? The world, listen, that's a great storyline right now, ain't it? Everybody in the world is watching Austin Metcalf and they watching Karmelo Anthony. I told Karmelo Anthony this. When I spoke to him, I told him some real talk. I say, man, listen to me. Your case is gonna be so big to where you either can disappoint us or you can make us proud, boy. What you mean by that? You're gonna beat this case. You are going to beat this case. It's about once you beat that case, what you gonna do next. Not trying to be funny, I'm just being real. It's like this here. Once you beat that case, what you gonna do next? See, that's what they waiting on. See, they painting Karmelo Anthony out to be some type of guy that's hoodlum. They painting him out to be a hoodlum, and that's not what they need to do. And that's where they losing me at. They trying to paint Karmelo Anthony out to be a hoodlum. Why did he bring a knife to attract me? First of all, let me give y'all some good game. Majority of the white guys down there that grew up hunting, they grew up doing whatever, they all had they gonna have a little pocket knife. All of them. A little pocket knife? Come on, y'all. We acting like he brought a butcher knife. It was a little pocket knife. This is why I'm telling y'all. See, they not breaking down the specifics when they talking on social media. Well, he need to go to jail. He need this. No, he don't. Because for one, and the reason why I'm saying it is this here. The main reason why he don't need to go inside no jailhouse is because Austin Metcalf, let me say this real close, he don't own that stadium. Let's get that understood, first of all. Second of all, he don't own them bleachers. All right? Third thing, that tent is for kids to sit up under that tent. That tent is for kids to be able to go over there, sit up under that tent, point blank period. It ain't about no team. It ain't about none of that. Just out of respect. If you are a grown person and you put up a tent, that true enough is for the people that you deal with. But if somebody come over there and they are tired, somebody come over there and they don't want to get wet up, if somebody come over there, just sit down for a couple of minutes, then you shouldn't have no problem with that. You shouldn't have no problem with that. One. Two, when Austin Metcalf and them walked up, it's not like they didn't have nowhere to sit under that tent. They could have sat anywhere under the tent because the tent was a nice sized tent. They could have sat anywhere under that tent. Austin Metcalf, he wanted to be the guy out of the whole group to say, I'm going to be the one to make him get up. Why? Why Austin Metcalf couldn't have been the one to say, nah, he all right, let them boys chill, they good. Why Austin Metcalf couldn't do that? See, y'all ain't looking at the full details. Y'all ain't looking at the full details. Why? Austin Metcalf couldn't be the one to say, y'all, it's okay, man. Y'all, it's okay. Let them go on and chill, man. You know why? Because Austin Metcalf wanted to be the aggressor. He wanted to be the hero. He wanted to be the one to say, I made him move. That's what he wanted, right? Okay. Right then, let you know that he was the aggressor off the top. 1. 2, we steady going. I want y'all to hear this out now. When you approach somebody, it's always a way to conversate with somebody. I guess his parents didn't teach him how to conversate. I guess that, the parents didn't teach him how he need to approach and conversate. Hey, how you doing, sir? But me and my teammates, we sit here. You know what I'm saying? If you don't mind, can you please move? It's called respect. But if y'all listen to what they saying, that was never the answer. Do you know what it was? Can y'all get out the way? He came in with aggressive off the top when he spoke to Karmelo Anthony. Because he wanted Karmelo Anthony to be a weenie dog. He wanted Karmelo Anthony to be a weenie dog in front of everybody. But y'all don't understand, as a young boy, as a young man, you can't make me look bad in front of everybody, man, and think that's cool. That go for anybody. It's go for anybody. So we already know who the aggressor was, right? Don't y'all use that when y'all trying to convict a black man? He was the aggressor. He was this. Don't y'all use that every time y'all convict a black man, y'all use that he was the aggressor. Am I lying? Okay, we gonna keep going, right? So we found out who the aggressor was. We found out who owned the blitzes. We found out who owned the tent. We done found out all these things, first of all. And with one thing we found out is he had a pocket knife. That's legal. A pocket knife, that's legal. You don't tell me whether I can take my little pocket knife to. I don't tell you. I don't tell you, do it. Okay then. Remember, Matcalf, they practice shooting guns. Y'all don't know that? Yeah, they practice shooting guns. So that old boy was very equipped. All right? Now let's keep going. Matcalf put his goddamn hands on this boy. When that boy had his hand in the backpack and told you, man, don't put your hands on me. Right then and there, you supposed to stood your back. You supposed to got out the way. Right then and there, you supposed to got out the way. But guess what you did? You chose to feel like you was bigger than everybody. You chose to make it feel like you was tougher than everybody. And you put your hands on that man. My mama told me something a long time ago. Keep your hands to yourself, boy. Matcalf, his family must then tell him, keep your hands to yourself. Don't mess with that boy. Don't worry about it. Go get an adult. Walk away. Go get an adult. Go get a coach. Go get somebody to defuse that situation. If you feel like that he was in violation, leave, boy. Why you want to act so tough to feel like that you can handle somebody? Man, all that right now is the ground to say that young man needs to be let free. You need to be let free. All that other stuff about what y'all talking about, it don't make no sense. You don't put your hands on nobody. All right? You keep your power to yourself, Johnny boy. Anybody. Because you don't know what's on that person's mind. You don't know what he thinking. You don't supposed to put your hand on nobody. And I'm only saying it to say this here. Y'all, this case is so weak. If they find that young man guilty, black folks, it's okay. Guess what? It's time for us to start coming together. It's time to start building. That's all I'm gonna tell y'all. It's time to sit down and start building. And the time we start sitting down and the time we start building, the time we start winning. Don't let it go over your head, just let it soak in your brain. This real life, real situations. That's gonna make us start realizing that we gotta come together to build something. If not, everybody lose respect for us. They feel like we don't have nothing. They feel like all we wanna do is go up there and argue and squabble and scream and yell. We don't need to do that. We need to move with silence, but we need to make a major impact. Just remember I told y'all that. So I'm gonna say it again. Free Karmelo Anthony for standing his ground.